now the voice of Oklahoma presents Johnnie Lee Wills and all the boys.
In the introduction on this January 2nd, 1958 KVOO broadcast in Tulsa, Oklahoma, it is mentioned that Bob Wills and his brother Johnnie Lee Wills are merging their bands, along with their brother Luke, who was already a member of the Texas Playboys. Now, all three Wills brothers were back home together in Tulsa, and they were once again on the radio station where Bob Wills' rise to fame began 24 years before in 1934. Now, after some verbal bantering and mentioning that their mother is in the audience, they play one of Johnnie Lee Wills' most frequent numbers. It's called It Must Be Love. And here we go.
I'd like to add just a little gesture right about here, if I may, John. Have we got a minute or two there?
Sure, go right ahead.
You know, it's always a lot of pleasure to do a thing, and where there's a lot of pleasure connected around any little thing you really want to do or feel that you should do, then there's always a little bit of a bad, sorrow, down feelings. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, due to this thing, I'll tell you, I'm just going to confess something here that we would name and to mention. But for several years, John and myself has more or less wanted to do this.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm really kind of tired. However, we're not going to cut out the traveling, but I kind of wanted to come home. But the reason we haven't in past years, due to the fact both of us had such wonderful grand guys, you know, boys in the band.
That's right, you sure did.
Well, now, but this time, I want you to know, and I want to say with full fairness, every man was talked to and offered a break or a chance here and there. Every man went out actually accordingly on his own in a frame of mind. This wonderful, we've even got John's boys that are not up here today sitting in the audience out there somewhere. There's one over there. Ted, stand up and let all of you give a big hand. There's a great fella that we all love, and especially John, because he's been right beside. We got some more somewhere around here. Hello, Happy Hawker. Look at him running me and old Luke a race on this weight.
Well, Bob,
I thought some more, but I don't see him right now.
I tell you, there's a lady here in the audience, too, that the merging of the bands has brought the biggest smile to her face that I've ever seen. That's your mother.
Oh, you mean that 16-year-old sitting out there?
Oh,
dear.
Yes, sir. I was talking to her the other day, and we were talking about the merging of the bands, and she said, well, it certainly made her sincerely happy to have her boys back together, all in one piece and all together again.
Well, I know how she feels, but I can't understand why. She can kind of jump from one to the other, but when we team up on her like we used to, it's going to be bad, you know?
I'll tell you
John,
what.
you come down to say something, but you walked away again. What was it?
Well, you're talking about Luke here, and while he was here, you know, we didn't let him impose on Johnny very much, but I think now that me and him's kind of in the same boat, we ought to put it on him.
Put it on who?
Well, I hate to say the audience, but let Luke do something.
Oh, you mean Luke?
Yes, sir.
Luke comes later. You know, right now you're trying to get around yourself. You remember, John, you told me a few days ago, said, I can't get John to do nothing.
No, that's right. You know, he's been loafing, especially about the last month. He hasn't been doing
on
a thing.
On the singing.
Yeah, really loafing on the singing. You know, we did a show, it's been several months ago. He took over the entire 30 minutes.
Heard about that.
And we got more response from that than any one show we ever did, I believe.
That's why Bob's up here now.
And so that's why you're up here right now,
yeah,
Johnnie Lee.
That's why you're up here right now. Wade Peeler.
Yeah.
That's enough. I just want to know if you're back there. What do you do on them drums, boy? Just try to hold a beat. Well, I bet that'll tickle Johnnie Lee in his song. What do you think?
The song, It Must Be Love.
What? Is that it?
It.
Done got it.
Tell me, honey, tell me, please, is this love so hard to see? Got me shaky in my knees, baby, and it must be love.
Yeah.
Funny feeling running up and down the spine, goes to my head just like wine. Makes me think the world's all mine, baby, and it must be love. I hear the church bells ringing, I see visions clear. I hear the birdies singing, but I know darn well there's nobody there. I don't like your shirt and tie, they don't seem to harmonize. They don't match your big brown eyes, baby, and it must be love. heart disease. Got me shaky in my knees, baby, and it must be love.
Love, yeah.
Funny feeling running up and down the spine, close to my head, just like wine. Makes me think the world's all mine, baby, and it must be love. I hear the church bells ringing, I see visions clear. I hear the birdies singing, but I know darn well there's nobody near. I don't like your church ties, they don't seem to harmonize. They don't match your big brown eyes, baby, and it must be love.
You know, that sounded mighty good. He didn't sing that good before you came up here, Bob.
Well,
You've been working on him or something.
Yeah, me and Luke both took him. You know the old talk, don't you? We took him for a ride last night.
Well,
Yes, we
good,
did.
good. I'll tell you what, while we get things sort of shaping up here, let's go back and hear what this man has to say.
Thanks for watching my video. Click on the button below here and go to my website, www.exploringthepast.net.
Hat down, Billy.